worth mentioning, my dad created Chuck E. Cheese.
What?
But yeah.
I'm with Tyler at Polycade, and are you really a pizzeria if you don't have a video game system in the pizzeria?
Definitely not.
You guys have some wonderful upgrades for the pizza industry. Can we talk about some of the services that you provide, Tyler?
Yeah, absolutely. So essentially our arcade machines can run retro games as well as modern titles. They are internet connected, and so the games swap out automatically. We drop the titles that nobody's playing and add more titles.
Now, is it hard if someone says, hey, these games aren't performing well, I'd like to get some new games on here?
No, so we can do that all automatically, like in real time. And same goes for the what we call a tracked mode, the screensaver that plays while the machine's idle. We can swap that out remotely, so even put on like weekly special into that sort of reel of videos and images that plays like you see here right now.
That's awesome. And I love the logo. I love just the overall look of the game. We were talking a little bit off air, but you could have an old classic game, which is great, but that thing breaks down. Who are you going to get to fix it? You can have the classic game in a modern system now with Polycade, right?
Precisely, yeah. So these run retro games. They also run recent games. But so you play Asteroids, Centipede on here, Missile Command, all that good stuff. And like you said, these machines don't really break down. They're brand new. All of the components are brand new. Even if they do have an issue, which we have 700 machines in the field for 6 years, and we've replaced 2 buttons. So that's kind of the statistics we're working with now. Very hands-off.
That's pretty remarkable right there. That's incredible. A lot of pizzeria owners and operators will appreciate the fact that their stuff's not breaking down on a regular basis. So let me ask you this. How long have you been doing this?
So about 8 years now, but really adjacent to the industry my entire life. Right.
You've had some background in this particular field for a long time, right?
Yeah, so I actually grew up in kind of like the arcade and video game industry. My dad created Atari and Chuck E. Cheese, so we went to like trade shows with him since we could walk.
And no doubt growing up, you probably saw the way things were done, and maybe you said, how can we improve this today?
Oh yeah, fantastic! Absolutely, yeah. And even interestingly, a lot of the arcade industry is still doing things the way that they did them in the '80s today, right? They're not tech-connected devices. I come from a internet engineering background, and so felt like connecting that with the roots of arcade gaming. It was time to have a system that made sense on that level.
Awesome. Tyler at Polycade, thank you so much for the time today.
Yeah, pleasure. Thanks for your time.